A renter in Venice says he has a mold problem in his home and he's afraid for his family's safety. Now he's in a dispute with his landlord over how to fix it. SNN Local News 6 reporter Grant Boxleitner is with us now and has more.
Well, that's right, Lena. What we heard today are strong claims from both sides about how much mold may or may not be inside this home. When Mike Fiore moved his family into this rental house at Stoneybrook in Venice, something caught his eye.
I started seeing the mold in the shower, and I wanted to let him know that so that I wouldn't be responsible for it. But then, like in January, my wife started having some major breathing problems.
And Fiore says he's been experiencing respiratory problems too, but can't say for sure that it's being caused by mold. He's convinced, though, that there's a mold problem in the house. He shows us pictures of his air conditioning unit and some mold tests.
This is the air handler that's leaking the water and growing mold.
Fiore notified the property manager and association about his concerns. When Fiore told the association about the problem, they brought an inspector to the home, but the inspector in this letter says that there was no major mold problem found here and that any other additional inspection will have to be paid for by Fiore. Fiore paid $799 for an independent mold analysis. What the findings show have been the subject of debate between Fiore and the landlord.
Cladosporium mold and penicillin mold. There's some molds that are unidentified.
So we called property manager Mark Botts, and he agreed to meet us and give us documents he says will prove there's not a mold problem at the house.
And there is the letter from one of the top mold experts in the country who basically analyzed his test results, and there are your results.
Botts then shows us a letter from an environmental hygienist who reviewed the mold analysis from the home.
He thinks he has mold. There are the results from our expert that clearly state he does not have a mold issue from his test results.
Fiore, though, says he's being treated unfairly.
All I asked him for was to cover the bill, because it says that if that mold comes back, that it's toxic or elevated to a dangerous level, that I'm supposed to be reimbursed for the $800.
And Fiore says the association is recommending his lease be terminated early and that he find another place. Now, I called local real estate attorney Evan Berlin. He says, generally speaking, if a problem can be documented, the cost of cleaning up this mold would fall to the landlord. But he says in many cases like this, it often comes down to a battle of experts, and you heard that today.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of those stories where it's not just about the family you've shown, but also any other person.
Anybody could potentially be experiencing mold in Florida.
Okay, thanks very much, Grant.